Hey everybody, Meteorologist Nick Pirozzi from the NCSU Weather Center with a special edition severe weather update. Back to our west right now, we have two lines of pretty severe thunderstorms out there right now. The first of which actually forming in front of a cold front that's stretching all the way from Rockingham into Asheboro, as well as the Triad region, Greensboro, High Point, and Winston-Salem. And that's actually producing some pretty strong rainfall rates as well as severe thunderstorms, a lot of heavy winds, and we could see some of them potentially rotate, which means potential for hail as well as thunderstorms. But the main line, the main threat actually, with all the straight line wind in this cold front is back in the Charlotte metro area right now. It's actually moved just a bit to the east of it. Most of Charlotte is in the clear for the rest of the night right now. But here in the Triangle and areas east, we still haven't seen a drop of rain yet. And that's going to change very, very shortly. We take a look at the timing for everything. I'd say give about 30 minutes between each time, so 5:30 to about 6:30. If you live in this area right here in between Siler City and Raleigh, it goes for Fayetteville as well, Sanford, and of course Durham as well. Again, 6 to 7 o'clock is when you're going to expect this first line, and then about 30 minutes to an hour later, you'll expect that main line of storms. Here in Raleigh, I'm thinking about 7 to 8 o'clock. Leaning a bit towards later after 7:15, 7:30. And of course, the further east you go, Greenville down to Goldsboro, Mount Olive, looking at 8 o'clock. And even further east you go, late into the night, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. But this threat's going to be around for a good bit of the night, all the way to about 10 o'clock, which is why we have a severe thunderstorm warning for nearly 6 million people. And if you take a look at the map, this goes from all the way from the Triangle to the Triad, to Rocky Mount, down to Greenville, Fayetteville, Florence, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina as well. And I believe they actually just added Wilmington to the list as well. So a ton of people under severe thunderstorm warning, with the potential threats being up to quarter-sized hail, potential up to 70-mile-an-hour straight-line wind gusts, which are very, very damaging, as well as frequent lighting, and we can't rule out a stray tornado risk. So because of this, make sure you stay weather aware for the rest of the night. Here's what I'm thinking impact-wise. The tornado threat's actually gone down a pretty good bit today. It's still non-zero though, so I'm going to keep it right there in the low category. Medium category for wind. That's going to be your main threat tonight. If you have anything outside, make sure to secure it and bring it inside if you can as well. Flood threat a little low, but areas like Crabtree Valley Mall, areas that flood every time it rains, expect that to flood as well. And the hail threat, it's creeping up a little bit. It's still in the low category, but expect it to maybe even potentially match the tornado category in terms of threats. However, once this all makes its way through tonight and then tomorrow morning, we're in for a cooler day tomorrow with temperatures starting out in the low to mid 50s. Noontime, we're in the low to mid 60s, and we're at a nice 69 degrees by 3 o'clock tomorrow. But the heat is on the rest of the week. Low to mid 70s on Tuesday and Thursday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Take a look at Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes, these are not typos or mistakes. 87 Thursday, nearly 90 on Friday. I have it set 89, but don't be surprised if you hit the big 9-0 this upcoming Friday. I've headed out to the 5th and final Dreamville Festival on Saturday, 86 degrees for a high with some increasing cloud covers. But overall, just an enormous swing of weather from severe weather today to the hot weather Thursday and Friday. And believe it or not, next week, around Tuesday, Wednesday next week, we're not expecting temperatures to get past the mid-60s. They're going to struggle to even get to the low 60s. So that's North Carolina weather for you. I will tell you, it'd still be yellow outside with all that pollen. But your averages for this time of the year, high 68, low of 44. So we're going to shatter potentially some records this upcoming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But be on the lookout for that, for any changes in our forecast. Make sure you stay weather aware tonight. If you have any questions or any weather-related content, especially about tonight's storms, feel free to contact us on Instagram at either NCSU Weather, my personal weather, Nick Pirozzi WX, or my personal Instagram at Nick_Pirozzi. But that's it for tonight. Please stay safe. Please make sure you stay weather aware. And as always, go Pack.